Hey, what's good? What's going on? And welcome back to. And man, I know I'm a dork, but welcome back to Forex Stupid. I am your host, your friend trader, your neighbor trader, that regular Joe, that the one, me. Yeah, I'm just that student that come to tap in and share their journey with you. So hopefully you come in and you're coming to not only share your journey with me, but hopefully you're staying in for another day because we want you here. I mean, you got to be here. It makes it easier. But anyway, today I'm excited about the topic that we come to talk about in this podcast. So make sure you share it with a friend that you know wants to, or are interested into trading, because hopefully they encourage them too. So look, man, today we're going to talk about how the market is affected by Donald Trump. I mean, we're looking at the news and everybody's asking me questions like how the news actually is affected and da da da. Everybody right now is in the political world. Everybody right now has an opinion about what's going on in the economy. All right. So everybody wants to have their 2 cents, but the main person, the big dog that's really running everything right now is Donald Trump. And you can hate him and you can like him, but at the end of the day, he's the one that's influencing all this, right? Donald Trump's presidency and his political influence have significantly impacted this economy, y'all. Not just the economy, but in the financial markets in several ways. All right, so this is across the board for all traders, whether you're Forex, stocks, or futures. Here are some ways that his actions and others along with him have shaped trading opportunities and the risks that we all face. All right, so it doesn't matter if you're a beginner trader, it doesn't matter if you're an intermediate trader, and it does not matter if you are a beginner trader. I mean, an expert. All this pertains to you. Every time Donald Trump decides to shake up the market by signing a new policy or executing and coming out with a new policy, or his tweets or his decision to do this or do that, this roller coaster ride that we're on, everything that he do impacts it. So I know you asking how exactly did this impact traders? Well, come learn. Let's break it down with you because I'm ready to talk about it. All right, let's talk about it. So let me put my timer on because I want to make sure I stay within the time, man. I don't want to go over. So we're gonna put a 20-minute timer on with this conversation, and we're starting the conversation. All right. So what are some ways I feel like Trump is actually impacting the market? The first one is the biggest thing that hurts all beginner traders: volatility. The volatility is the most important thing, because if you don't know how volatile the market is, then as a beginner trader, you're going to get ate up, especially if you're using your money or you allow somebody else to trade for you, or if you're just taking a call. They have no idea. All right. A trader's nightmare or a trader's dream can literally center in the middle of volatility, market volatility at best. Okay. So what really happened, right? So what really happened is that anytime Trump made a big move, whether his tweets or his new policy or his trade war threats, the market reached fast volatility. All right, it's literally violent and it's fast. So the only people that actually benefit from these type things is day traders and swing traders. So you want to be able to be adaptable. You want to be adjustable. All right. So Forex traders who caught the big moves in USD pairs like USD JPY, USD CNY. Those are people that benefit, right? But you have to be adaptable. So with your scalper, it may not be in the best for you. If you're a type of person that do long-term investing, it may not be the best for you. So let's talk about the ones who struggle when it comes to the volatility of the market every time Trump does something. Okay, we talked about the ones that benefit. So who struggle? Like I said, long-term investors are the ones who struggle the most because they like stability. Me, I'm a long-term investor, but I like to see myself as a day trader, swing trader, right? I like to be adaptable with the market. So, in a sense, as a long-term trader, investors who like to invest in the long term, they like to be stable and they like to hold it tight. Right now, that's not what the market is giving, because every time Trump is in the news or in the media, that is affecting the market every time. No matter how minute it may look, no matter how stupid it may look, every time he goes and talk, open his mouth, tweet, whatever, you see his face, it is affecting the financial market some type of way. Another way, well, other people that is affected by this is traders who didn't manage their risk very well. Okay, the ones who are stopped out really fast. You didn't plan for the market to be volatile. You don't really know much about news, and this goes along with beginner traders. Some intermediate traders, myself, has fallen into that. I've seen it just being a trader in the game myself into the market where I'm on Nas 100. Certain trades will actually have profit last year or the year before. I'm seeing that it's having even more of a volatility or more of a pullback because news is happening. Trump is always talking. He's always talking. He always got something to say. He's always doing something. So with trades like Nas 100, I would or gold, I look for the extraness of the pullback. I look for those key areas. Instead of going to the maybe the opening or the closing of that candlestick, I'm going to the wick of it. All right, looking to see where price is bouncing off that support or resistance multiple times. Um, just being extra careful. So the lesson that we all can learn as traders is that if you're a short-term trader, the volatility can be your friend, but only if you know how to ride the waves. It all depends on what you classify as a short-term trader, but short-term traders are benefiting the most because they're getting in and getting out. All right, they're riding the waves without getting wiped out. Versus long-term traders are riding the waves and they're getting wiped out. So that's the lesson you want to take away. That's the lesson that I take away. As a swing trader, I try to not hold my trades as long. Like I said in the past, I like to do a 4-to-1, maybe even a 3-to-1. I'm not saying I'm not doing those things, but I switching my style to now I'm doing a 2-to-1 grab. I'm doing a 1-to-3 grab on those smaller trades or those trades that I actually want to go in and get in the market quick and get out. I'm seeing that work out better than the 4-to-1 trades and the 3-to-1 trades. But remind you on these same charts, the 4-to-1s was panning out, the 3-to-1s was panning out. All right, so it's just how you have to. It's just the adjustment that you have to go with when you understand what moves the market and who moves the market. So moving to the next one, the second way that I think Trump is affecting the market in the financial world is through tax cuts and deregulations. This is like the stock market boom, right? But with the catch. So the deal with this is Trump slashes corporate taxes, right? He's slashing them. He's cutting away with all the corporate taxes, which means businesses kept more money. All right. So if he slashed corporate taxes, which means businesses are keeping more money, this leads to higher stock prices, especially in big companies. Also, the stronger U.S. dollar at times. So you seeing that the U.S. dollar is getting stronger, and then you have higher stock prices, and the bigger companies are the ones that you see are reaping from it, right? Um, well, who's are being affected with it, right? So that's really what's happening. Every time you see Trump slash a corporate taxes, this leads that the businesses are keeping more money. All right. So now the stock prices are going up. Then you see the US dollar becoming strong. And right now he needs that because as you can see, things that's going on with the United Nations and what's going on with BRICS, he needs his alliance to be strong. And right now we don't have an alliance over here in the US. We're losing all type of ways, but and the things that he's doing, we're also gaining. But it's all about being an open mind because people are looking at everything's just a Democratic point of view or a Republican point of view or a liberalist point of view, a communist point of view. If you just sit back and think about the movements that are being done and why, you will see why these things are being moved, why the economy has been affected the way it is, and why the financial market has been affected the way it is. God dang old eggs is high as hell. Like you got the 12 card eggs equaling up to the 60 card eggs, and it's high. It's just rising, but the cost of living hadn't even changed. All right, so who actually benefited from this? All right, from this boom with the catch when it comes to like cutting the taxes and deregulation. Stock traders. This is why you want to be a trader or some type of form. Forex trader, stock trader. You can trade Forex you can trade Forex. You can trade stocks with Forex. All right. So literally, if you learn how to read the chart, this could be beneficial both ways. So stock traders and Forex traders are the ones who are benefiting the most. Stock traders who went along with the companies that took off after tax cuts are benefiting. And then the Forex traders who play USD strength, they're benefiting. But I want to keep y'all in. I want y'all to keep looking at this. You're seeing more reversal happen in the USD. So you want to keep like a close look out or watch for the reversals, okay? As a forex trader, but excuse me, you can take the skill that you're learning in forex and still use it in stocks, and then excuse me, and benefit it. It don't have to be for the now; it's be for the later. As you can see, the people that invested into the stocks, into the companies before the taxes was cut, they benefited. The companies that took off after taxes cut, they benefited, right? I mean, they the ones that did it before kind of didn't benefit. But then me, I'm not going to tell you too much about stocks because I'm not a stock trader yet. I'm learning stocks, so I dib and dab into stock. But yeah, anyway, the ones who benefited the most when it comes to the tax cuts and the regulations of everything when it comes to Trump, it's the stock traders and the forex traders who played the strength of the U.S. dollar. Your question, I know you got. Well, the next, I ain't gonna say the next question. Well, anyway, the next thing I want you to want to put into mind the ones that who struggle. I don't know why I'm like stumbling, but anyway, the ones that struggle with this are some of the traders who got caught when the market pulled back in the overbought levels or after major rallies, right? They're not looking for this volatility. All right, you got to keep that in mind. So the concerns became more for the long-term traders and investors because they're becoming nervous. They're looking at the market like, oh my God, like you're starting to see the wicks come really far. So the lesson in this is that the markets love tech cuts, right? Markets love tech cuts. But when debt pool piles up, the game can change real quick. All right. So the market loves when their taxes being cut. But when you have debt piling up, anything can happen at any time. All right. I promise you, man, we almost done with this. So I just wanted you to be able to open your horizon a little bit when it comes to the things that Trump is doing, not just because he's in the media and he's been seen, he's been in the market, he's been journalized and all that, but the main fact that he's give me a second. Yes, babe. I'm on call. Well, I'll just have to deal with that right now. Can't deal with that right now. Okay. Okay. Can't deal with that right now. All right. I'm literally recording. I'll be on in a minute, baby. I'll be honest with you. I'm literally recording. Thank you. I'll be on in a second. All right. Sorry about that. So again, when the market is acting like this, every time Trump is talking, speaking, tweeting, doing policies and all this stuff, DEI, people get distracted. I want you to know that the market loves this when he's doing it because anytime he's doing cut tax, it's benefiting the market. But when the debt pile up, the game can change real fast. All right. So the last thing I want to talk about to stay on track is that when Trump is doing all this as well, trade wars and turfs are a thing. All right. You can hear it in the media. He's having trade wars with Canada. He's having trade wars with China. He's having trade wars with Mexico and all this stuff. Every time these trade wars happens and the turfs wars happen, chaos for some and there's cash for others. All right. So there's chaos for some people and there's cash for some people. And then what do I mean by this? Well, what's happening in this midst is that Trump went hard on China, right? He went crazy into China. He don't want to do business with China, right? He slapped turfs on hundreds of billions of dollars, right? Worth of goods. And as you can see, we do everything with China. Like you go to your kitchen, your dish right now is made from China. My coffee mug right now is made for China. Everything that you got around you is made for China. But he didn't went and tax and slapped turfs over a hundred billions of dollars onto it. So this leads to stock market uncertainty. This leads to forex volatility. This also leads to commodity prices swings, and it's a lot of people being affected by it. All right, when it comes to the stock market uncertainty, tech and agriculture got hit very hard when it came to this. Right, as you can see, the tech world is being affected, the agriculture being affected, goods and services are being affected. All right, as you can see in Canada, clothing and goods has went up what over 25%. So you gotta keep in mind, if you don't believe me, go look at Tesla. Tesla has been affected hard by this, all right, even though he's all in the media. Elon Musk is all in the media. Forex volatility, we was talking about that, are being seen more. All right, it's very violent in the market. So USD and CNY are emerging market currencies that went wow. I don't really know anything about CNY. I don't trade CNY, but I have seen the USD volatility go even crazier, which leads to gold going crazy. Let's lead to NAS 100, GER 30, US 30, Dow Jones. These things going crazy. All right. Even commodity price swings are going crazy. You have soybeans, oils, and metals reacting to the trade news. And little you know, you can see that the food prices is as well as been affected. So everybody's been affected by these turf wars. And like I said, either chaos for some and cash for others. So who are actually benefiting if everybody are being affected by it? We have short-term traders who are benefiting from it, and then we have future traders who are benefiting from it. The reason why short-term traders are actually benefiting is because we're the one who's played the ups and downs. Like we're a short-term trader, you're swing trading, you're able to go with the unpredicted the unpredictability. I can't say that word. We can go with the uncertainty in the market. All right. Future traders also are benefiting, and I love futures. Nas 100 is my guy right now. But future traders are also benefiting because it capitalized on the commodity price shifts. All right. So when gold is shifting, then it capitalize on that. All right. So Oh, and soybeans and metals and oils, those are also are commodities. Okay. So who are the ones struggling? Like I said, everybody's being affected by it. We know the ones that are benefited by it, but the ones that are struggling by it are the buy and hold investors, the businesses that relied on imports and exports. Those are the ones that are being affected by it. All right. If your import was in the US, then you're not being affected by it. All right. But if your imports are solely in Canada, your prices went up. If your imports are solely in China, your prices went up. You're struggling now. Are you maybe looking at some foreclosure in your business? All right, the buy and hold investors, those are the one. There are the people who saw stock dips for the uncertainty. They're the one doing those pump and dumps, stuff like that. They're looking for that. Do you have, like I said, the businesses that are strictly looking or strictly relying on imports experts, they had to adapt real fast. And some of them had to close, like I said. So the lesson in all this is that no matter what happens in the market, no matter what Trump says, the political aspect and the market aspect of it are all tied closer than you think. If you're trading, you need to pay very attention to the world events, not just the charts, not just forexfactory.com. You need to be looking at the news. You need to be paying very attention to what's going on in the news because it affects the markets. And you're not looking like a goofball because you don't understand what's going on. That's why you always gotta be tapped into your trader. You gotta always be with the continual learning. You always gotta continue to grow, and you gotta be patient with yourself. So the final takeaway is that I'm going to give you guys, and that I feel that has helped me coming into 2025 is that trader needs to use this info. Why? Why? Because it's beneficial. So how do traders actually use this info? Well, if you're a short-term trader, the chart market moves, it gives you a huge opportunity, right? It gives you a really big opportunity, but only if you know how to trade, how to look at news, and how to utilize the volatility and the violence of the movements in the market. If you're a long-term investor, then his policies created both boom moments and even higher risk for you, right? Meaning timing and patience were everything for you. For me, all right, I'm more like that swing. I'm in the middle, sweet trader. All right. So if you're a trader that comes with Forex, then the USD is as wild card. It's like the wild card for Uno. Right now, USD is the wild card for Uno when it comes to trading the Forex. And the political decisions could either boost or break the trade. So if you don't feel like you should get into the market, don't get into the market. If you feel a little iffy about your strategy, don't get into the market. I'd rather you watch the market play and then see how it works, and then you'll be very comfortable and not so hard on yourself when you lose it, and then find another opportunity to get in, then actually get in, and then lose all your market. So the bottom line that I'm trying to tell y'all, and then I'm giving it to myself, is the market move on news. No matter what, whether it was Trump, Hillary, Bill Clinton, it don't matter. All right, Trump proved that traders who stay aware, adapt fast, and manage risk will always have an edge, no matter who's in office. And that's really what it is. If you pay attention to what's going on, pay attention to what's going on in your life, focus on what the things that's going on with you, get tuned in with your business, get tuned in with your family, get tuned in with yourself, then there's so many opportunities out there. It's so many opportunities in the market. There's so many opportunities in life. But if you just stick to being scared, stick to being frightened, and just believing everything you see and not understand that everything moves the economy, everything that's being talked about is moving the money and shifting the money in the economy, then bro, you're already lost. Right now, you're pulling your hair, you're stressing out, you're saying Forex is stupid. And I agree, man. I agree. I totally agree. If you have no idea what's going on right now and you're just talking a bunch of bullshit and you don't really know how everything that's been displayed in the media or not being displayed in media affects the market, every time Trump do something affects the market for the good or the bad, then yes, Forex is stupid because you are not aware of how to look at the market. You're not even aware how to look at yourself. All right, so thank you for tapping in with me. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, the free group community. Continue to tap in, share some news with us, share things that's going on in the economy with us. Tell us what you think is going on in the market. All right, it's Master the Mind, Master the Market on Facebook. I'm going to put it down below so you can tap into it. If you want to tap into mentorship, tap in with me. Follow us on the channel. We're taking our whole mastery course for Forex is Stupid. We're calling it, Trenton State Academy. We're taking the Forex is Stupid platform and we're giving the whole mastery academy for free, along with some other tips and tricks in my journey. All right, so that's all I got for you. You have to stay tapped in no matter what. Believe in yourself, encourage yourself, and even if today is not a good day, be accountable and show up for yourself. All right, I love you today, love you tomorrow. See you next time, man, here on Forex is Stupid.